I'm going live this time to, what was I just doing? You know what I'm saying? So, I got rights to defend my momentum. And they're in, young man. Slap the shit out of him. Because, since I can't go to LA, because they're like, oh, I know what he's doing. He's boosting his stock, teaching Steph Curry how to shoot with the shot, boy. So I'm about to just show y'all my entrepreneurship as Detective Webpoolz, and they go to LA Fitness, and what y'all trying to say to me is really dumb, and y'all just go all over the world and do that with that word back, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm an air ball dribble, okay? Rises after I dribble with that hand, okay? So the momentum is and that's in the first quarter. So I can explain what I'm saying. The person I'm talking to about momentum know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Because it's my momentum. So, it's in the end, so we're not going to play with this, It's against the New York, so, get my youngins their points.
How can you beat that much?
You feel me? Because in the end,
telling people that Geico has been offering savings for over 85
Cleveland is known for knowing D Zozy. Okay? A lot of states is known for knowing D Zozy. California. There's only one Zozy.
Motorcycle insurance.
And they're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me?
My lips are actually burning.
ZZs get their points for there only being these Zozy. To even make fun of
this is too hot.
Or who's in charge of construction work. You know what I'm saying? My boys hate it the most. You know what I'm saying? And you can just go off the momentum of how they drafted people and they smiling and they itching. So the situation is you can't use somebody and not pay them. This is copyright infringement for me, you get what I'm saying? And they're trying to beat me to the punch or some shit. And you can't. So it's because you can't use somebody.
Waiting for more.
Because I was fine with it in football.
And the experience comes with it.
And I was fine with it in basketball, where I could go to LA Fitness, and then I went to LA Fitness, and niggas is trying to hog the court because they need to make a battery, and that's battery charge to individual. I have never had a real charge.
Is 87 and a pretty good opening.
And people, and then y'all wasn't in that rabbit hole, but they'll tell you if you're a ETC, to not throw the word out there. When they charge you with that, it's because they're terrorists trying to beat you to the punch. So the situation is, like I said, because my mom is foreign. So I had foreign friends before Americans. So that's why I had a best friend. But he has a first generation American. But the situation is, when I would go to LA Fitness, and I'm already in satellites, turn this live on. So y'all talking about, okay, whatever you say, just deny it. Okay, so this live don't have satellites, it's wireless. And then when I finish it, it just no satellites. Onto the next app, no satellites, but then it's functioned by that don't make sense. So I'm just trying to show y'all I can't be watched like that on satellites, because there's people, that's how it's either envelope. When they can't come to you, they send you an envelope. So I didn't get none of that, and I'm upset. No, the fuck I'm not. This is an exorcism, goddamn. So the situation is, you can't tell my foreign friends stay out of scouting business that care about me make it to the league more than a sabotager just because I'm called mother. I'm the first person that has a sabotaging mother, and they keep her in the function. That's why I would be, nah. I didn't say nothing about going to the league. Nah, you believe. What, did you talk to my mom or something? No, we didn't look at that, because you're using that, and that would have been my checkmate to say, y'all criminals. So, that's what I use to know. Your mother is in it, but she's not on your side, so we say you can't use that. You know what I'm saying? Which is worse. If I can prove my mother wrong, if my mother calls me a great, and she does call me a great athlete, and she's on your side of, don't act like you didn't see it, but then when she's in my face, she's like, oh yeah, you're a great athlete, it's okay. Go try out. No. Because it's the same reason why I have this open the door incident. You get what I'm saying? It's loud. So we can't play with my senses, because no one's senses is like that. That's a scouting report. So you know, my mom helps with that. So, and that's a part of a scouting report. So I'm gonna just show you how. I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay, I'm just showing you how the announcers are gonna change up how they talking, and they're gonna give me the credit. You know what I'm saying? As they're already talking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm VRing right now. I'm this cold. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! I almost fell through because there's no satellites to stop me. Okay. So now, you know what I'm saying? This is normal stuff that, like, I've been on teams. So this is normal stuff that if I was dribbling on the side or, you know, sitting down and I was on their team, but you're not on the team, that's the point. Okay, so I'm about to cosplay, or I'm going to react to how Lions tell me, oh, I'm going to give them that heat wave for them doing that. And they goddamn know, well, who else talks to the Lions but the #1 shadow ball is leader disease. So okay, so you feel me? They're going to tell you, you're just going to get synchronized, and y'all going I'm going to explain it. So I'm dribbling. Pass. See? So now they're going for the free throw. So now I'm just showing y'all, because I haven't stopped working this momentum. And like I said, I'm gonna keep doing this momentum because this is my momentum. No, it's not.
Now you can see Hartenstein, as soon as his man moves to help out on that dribbler, what happens? He moves and creates a passing lane.
Okay.
That's great.
I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to family that knows my momentum. So, that being said,
Hartenstein already 4 points and 7 minutes off the bench.
You know what I'm saying?
These officials are crew chief Zach
I'm just watching the game. I'm not going, hey, fuck you.
Replay center officials in Secaucus, New Jersey, Jason Gold.
I hope you miss. With the audience giving a give me up. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to dribble. And we're going to hear the announcers go. And that was bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What I'll do with the ball go in.
So Hartenstein gets both foul shots.
Oh, I respect that momentum. Okay.
Everything up until now by Cleveland is out on the
gone. Score.
And it's 15 feet
next play.
before they make the move. And unfortunately,
they lost it.
No post-up game.
Hubie just got his third foul. That's a big call there.
Oh, yeah.
Hartenstein is saying that it was on him.
I thought I was the coach. Is that Thibodeau?
Tom Thibodeau, you wouldn't think would use his challenge.
What, Darrows?
I mean, Hartenstein wasn't even near the play, but Brunson is acting as if he didn't touch it. Curtis Blair said no. There was definitely contact, so Brunson's
boy.
No, at the line, we'll
I'm not
Brunson's
listening
on the
to
bench
nobody.
with 3 personal fouls in the first half
So.
of the game 1.
It might have been an invisible hand there.
Maybe that's who Hartenstein was pointing to.
So, okay, I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna count all my points, and because you know you can't. It's one thing to I've never done this. So that's why it has that rarity. I feel like I always do this. Why? Because #1 shadow ball. But it's one thing to use my crowd control.
Another quarter for Cleveland.
and say, I got my fan points up and we just shouting you out. It's another thing to keep doing it, and it makes my life dangerous. Okay.
Racing into the front court, and he's fouled.
Foul.
And Donovan Mitchell's gone 1-on-4 a couple times.
Same thing I would have did.
Fouls, and he'll get to the line here.
As the rumors say something.
Well, just think now, if we were charting this, it's amazing how many times.
It's amazing because I was about to go, it's my momentum.
But in traffic, and they can't make
So,
the
okay.
finish, whether they get bumped or they miss the shot themselves. But if they continue this pace, this could open up for them. But the guy on the foul line right now has got to get his game together. He's got to lead them here and come in and make some big plays.
He misses the free throw. He's had so many big postseason moments. 2 50-point games, 2 more 40-point games. Go back to the bubble in 2020, he averaged 36 points per game in that series against Denver, and then the next year averaged 32 points per game in the postseason.
So the situation is, because you know, people be like, I need the experience, you haven't played for no team. So, you know, this is Detective Webpoolz talking, how if I got in the game, you know, because I'm not here to stop anybody if they don't have the experience of not making it. Other people want to go, hey!
He's moving like there's nothing wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Get me. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm leader of disease. So, okay.
And arguably the best half of his.
I would have scored right there.
Just his 6th postseason appearance. LeVert able to score that time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just VR, and I've VR coached before, so let me not say that. But, you know, I think recording, I want to say.
That's his first field goal. He was 0 for 4 prior to that bucket.
Okay.
Mobley.
Because this is like I'm LA Fitnessing. What playbook y'all want to use? You know what I'm saying?
Rattle around and almost dropped, but
as you know, that was the same rhythm. That's AB rhythm. That wasn't nothing off the norm. AB rhythm. You feel me? They still going off that rhythm. You feel me? So whatever playbook they're using, none of y'all business. That momentum's business. If it's my momentum or, you know what I'm saying? Because a coach is only a spokesman. You know what I'm saying? Just like the president is only a spokesman. So that's what old economics is, if people didn't know. Old economics is when, you know, I can't think of the person's name, but an IQ, someone with a high IQ is like a computer and can't be at multiple places. So they hire people to be in their position. So, that being said, I haven't got 100%. They theme me as that. But I am known. They're still using the AB, so that's why I can talk. But I am known in LA Fitness for breaking the TV. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the radio. For the TV is too far-fetched to say. So, and then I was known in 2013 for football. And people can't deny it because people already know about my momentum with
There's still a few good ideas left in the world.
2013. So, that being said, as I was about the AB, but it's just obvious
is your casa.
because they didn't do what Pete wanted to do with the AB. Russell was trying to say, here's my message to you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? To who Pete got the offensive coordinator. Once again, I didn't say nothing. Remember, I'm agreeing with y'all. But I also want to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I also want to be a fan. I also want to
iPhone 14 Pro?
Unbelievable camera.
Get my fan points up and it be an opportunity. What y'all are saying is fan points up, light blue. Fan points up. Fan points up. You feel me? That's what y'all saying. Because it keeps, you know what I'm saying, going over where y'all can reach. Or like I said, people will go, I got LA Fitness stalks crazy. I go to LA Fitness one time and people act like I don't remember when I first went to LA Fitness and I didn't get it like that. That's a problem. Just like my first job. People are forgetting, okay, I know I did my first summer job and stuff like that. So people forgetting that because I kept it like that. I don't know the difference of it when it's not like that or something. And yes, I do. Because I'll go into my workplace
helps me fulfill my mission of bringing Masa to the masses.
And notice they're not showing up like that, or people are rather me not work.
Behold, the McCrispy.
People be like, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Every job done that to me. Where I'm not saying nothing, I'm not talking, and I don't want it to be so much responsibility to watch a grown man not do nothing to cause an altercation. So I'd be like, if I'm gonna cause the altercation, or, you know, because that's the problem. People be like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean,
Okay, hear me out.
Situation? What do you mean shadow ball? And I'm like, well, you're not an athlete, so I don't expect you to understand. But if you are a stalker, but you know that puts you in the category of stalker, pedophile, and etc. So you don't have to do it like an athlete. And I'd be like, all right, this is not LA Fitness or a gym or a black top. Don't do that, or a field. Don't do that. If you don't fall in that categories, that makes you a pedophile, stalker, you feel me, and etc. in that category. So I'm not going to have somebody be like, look, you're saving him, and I notice he's OCD about his movements. If he likes to keep 100 centimeters away from somebody, and I go, he's going to be like, oh, you need a little more space? You know what I'm saying? So if I look at him, that might not make him move all the way to the side, but it's going to be gearing him to move, which I can, if I get the cameras to places, the heat wave will be extraordinary to that train of thought to hide it. So that's the whole point. So, that's right. So the situation is like this. Okay.
A big reason why the Knicks were as good as they were this year, because everybody played. They would play
because
injury,
I'm not about to watch the playoffs or hear about the playoffs, and it's disanticipated. Because when I used to walk in a room like this, y'all not gonna understand this. It's like,
and that's why there's a delay here to start play back up again. Tibbs is taking issue with it, with Sean Corbin.
Well, we'll give New York a lot of credit here also. Their bench has been excellent. The bench has outscored.
Just like that whistle blew.
11-5.
I'm minding my business. I don't know what the fuck I heard what he gonna say. I don't give a fuck about that. That's a goddamn. Keep thinking that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. All this, oh, he's thinking like this. Oh, he's cocky. That's a motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? That's a quick. Quick. I don't know what the fuck these coaches scout. Like, it just ticked me off because it's a quick. And you know, if that's my language, if that's the way I speak, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how coaches speak, but they don't play. And I'm a player, so that shows I can player coach. That's a quick goddamn go. Quick go.
They were lucky on that. That was a quick break.
Quick.
You like to see that.
K to stop for me, baby.
Now watch. See, they'll give the ball up. Now when he goes strong here, he gets hit. There's no doubt about that. But
so like I said, my situation is, they be like, your foreign friends can't be part of us watching. I'm like, well, my mother is supposed to be bigger than a friend. She can't be part of it either. Because she's worse. So even if she's not in that category, her being worse than people that would help me, y'all saying that to keep her in that category, because that's what that energy is. I can cross it, you get what I'm saying? Why'd you do that to your mother? Because she's not helping us. She's helping me not get you on the team. Oh, light bloom. So, you know, like, I can't be used like that. And that, you know, I'm not talking about a yesterday thing. I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not talking about a one-day thing. I'm in my late 20s.
The Heat winning the play
and I'm still talked about like I'm 14. Because I would beat my 14-year-old self. So I don't deny it.
Here's Barrett again driving.
Pass.
Hart gets it
Pass.
out. Shot clock at 5. Barrett trying to create some space for Mitchell. Timers at 2. Barrett well defended, and Barrett missed it. He's 0 for 4. Allen with the defensive rebound.
Score.
Mitchell with the kick out.
He passed it.
Okoro.
Score.
Mitchell calling
Score.
for the corner. Okoro for 3. Around
I would have scored. Why? Because I'm never just settled when I get the ball.
3 right now if they hurry.
So, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just showing if people can get me in that speed. I am got, you know when you play with somebody like, hey kid, you want to play with me? And then they passing the ball and they feel so comfortable. I've never been, you know what I'm saying? The talk, okay, you might have a little talk. Are you going to bring this, da. And that was a good example about, you know what I'm saying, scouting report. But I've never settled play. You feel me? And they'll tell you wherever I play. He don't lose his breath. He don't slow down. He plays full court defense. And he plays professional aggression. He doesn't, you feel me? So, and that's what we joke about. Oh, you suck. You keep playing, like stop trying to play. And they say that out of jealousy. They don't say that out of, I see what you're doing and letting me do it. They say, I'm tired you trying to steal the ball and this guy can't get past you. So then I'll go to courts, you feel me? And they would not want to be on my team. But not just not want to be on my team because they'll have to pass me the ball and want to be that guy. They wouldn't want to play against me, so they be telling my moves. So like people are like, what do you mean you've never had the in your, because they telling my moves. Second foul. Where we can translate that dialect for me. So I've never played and they don't tell my moves. I went from first impression, oh he looked nice, and they watching me telling my moves, to, as y'all can see, light blown consistency. They always telling my moves. So I can't there can't be home games or whatever other announcers will admit it. You know what I'm saying? And because the Hawks gonna get it. You know what I mean? That was the problem. They thought I was gonna say this first and then that. You know what I'm saying? But the Hawks lost because it was like, see us on our court. No, you need to be ready at away games. So obviously, the reason why Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart and whoever, you know, them, because y'all already know when I say them, it makes a share, and that's proof that I break the radio, because I should be talking about the whole team. If they've never heard of me, if they've never heard of me, when I go Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and them, it shouldn't be, oh, we know his favorites. No, you know who's friended me when I got my fan points up and my shadow balling is known as. So Donovan Mitchell and them.
Garland, what a pass by Mitchell, and then a steal by
where's Derrick Rose? So it's just, that is proof that either they've heard of me and they like keep playing kid, or you know they're youngins now. So they want to follow what they saw superstars go, keep playing kid. People say you fake, you know who you knew. You talking about Mike Vick in Virginia, but you know that's another story. So, because I was just saying the momentum, and I said I'm a Mike Vick fan, and you know they believe it, they're like, there's something else. But yeah, so
keep an eye on this now. Here's the collision. You got it from the front.
Jason Tatum got in the game, and he had the overseers of how much he can go off, teammates. Oh, he's mad. He want to score 100. And Jason Tatum was like, I want to score 100 against everybody. And that's how he kept his team in the game. So he was like, when, you know, he saw his teammates talking to the other team, wait till it's a home game. So he had them when they, he wants to score 100. I know he wants to score 100. You know, and then he's just not talking, just like, I know. I want to score 100. He just made a facial expression. They know I want to score 100 before the third quarter on everybody. So I saw it, and he just got, you know what I'm saying? When they saw, because he was about to lose them. So, you know, this to show, if I get on a team, I'm not telling nobody to suck. I'm not trying to make a team tank. If a team chose me, they chose me. I'm not. That's another scouting report. I wish the best for everybody. So that's another thing why people don't want me in, because that's gonna cut their minutes or something. But they didn't think about that. They just know it's gonna cut. They thought about before it's gonna cut their minutes. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, drop the ball, pass, score. Yeah. You feel me? I'm calling out these plays before they happen. You know, I'm not this. I turned it on, got the game, and watched and called out almost every play before it happened. I didn't watch the emotions and know, oh, he's going to pass it. No, I called out my hashtag #1 shadow balling.
Can you make that reverse spin?
And I am who they shadow ball against. And they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's not that embarrassing. All up in the atmosphere, and announcers is like, this is a good game. I'm glad that guy is helping with crowd control like he has been. So that's not fair. Because I got a busted chin because people got stalks and stuff like that. Yo, it has. So I don't have the same. I've never met anybody that cares about sports like me and will go to work and talk to people that don't care about sports like me. So now that's, you know, but we met people that hate people that keep to themselves because they got more important things to do when they go home or something. And that's not fair. I didn't tell you to reminisce in your head and hate me. And so, you get what I'm saying? If this is, like I said, only Leader Z's talk to those type of senses. Hashtag #1 shadow baller can do that. And you know, I'm stuck. I stopped dribbling and talking so it doesn't interfere. You know, and I already called out people seeing me looking at my peripheral, and well, you know, if you talk shit to the customer, I'm just gonna make the customer's food. But if I hear, yeah, he walks home or something, I'm going to put my heat wave before I either finish the food or, you know, like my last job, I was, everybody else got hired and they like, all right, on the steamer. Like they blocking me for being a steamer because they know that's how you talk to the customers. But I'm from Georgia. So they're saying just call his heat wave a threat. But defense is not a threat. So if I talk to you and you block the steamer and you never told them and y'all getting new food because we're peaking.
It's playoff.
Damn.
Next is going to be beautiful.
Time to look at the playoff tracker.
And you never taught him how to make it. And then you're on the steamer like, he's going to ask you a question. We can see he's going to ask you a question.
Obviously, the Lakers in Memphis on ABC tomorrow. Everybody talking
For almost
and Sacramento hosting
5 months, a year straight, because I didn't get taught everything.
It was a
And new people come in and get on steamer and get taught steamer or how much you know about steamer.
though in the postseason.
And don't want to come in and be like, damn, that's what they're doing.
Trying to win their second.
Trying to say, oh, since if I don't say that, well, you're not teaching me either.
First time in 17 years.
So, you know, that's perfect. Because in the end, the reason why Donovan Mitchell isn't 80% scorer is because he has to get the communication. Oh, fell off my foot. Because his teammates told, it's just normal things. They're not athletes. So I'm not going to say you understand by an athlete. You get what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell just scored. I know he's still going off the AB rhythm.
Going to his left, fading.
Because, I just sauced it up. You just made a good safety hospitality with satellites to get home safe. You feel me? And then, that's, people look for their fans. If you don't have no fans, you know what I'm saying, then you have to use the new audience. But if you build fan base from, if you build a fan base from, if you build a fan base from high school to college to the pros, then you're going to use that. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever they got, the Wi-Fi, for lack of better words, gets interfered. Just like the psychic said. So, I'm not one of their fans. So, that is a big showing. You know what I'm saying? As it caters to me about how I know when I say who I'm a fan of, they're like, you ain't like him because, you know what I'm saying? They're like, well, that's, yeah, you're not supposed to like someone that doesn't give you the opportunity to be their fan.
You're bragging.
Oh, he's bragging.
You're bragging.
Never. Oh, excuse me.
So, the situation is,
Okay, that's a brag.
Hey, Mom,
I've always, as a kid, had an audience that wanted to see me play. Anything. So that's why when I ask people, oh, what you want to do when we get off work, or what y'all get into, or I don't ask, and it's because the threat out loud of light blown, they gonna use alibis to act like there's no problem. And there's multiple jobs. So for another job to do, all you're doing is reaffirming the last job did that.
Mitchell was hobbling a bit as he went back to the bench.
So
he's going to inbound the ball here. Gets it back for Mobley. 4 seconds.
Double team. Good pass.
Mobley. Off the
bad
window,
scorer.
Rebound Hart. Next looking to run. Still up 5. Hart
Good,
takes it
good,
himself
yeah.
and scores.
See, because in the end, what's happening is momentum. Okay, everybody had passed algebra math, but in the end, I'm on calculus with sports. So that's another reason why people not understanding. I will go back to college and be too old to go to the league. They're saying don't do that. But if I did that at 20, I would be in the league by now.
Off the fingertips of Mobley, right back to Grimes. Tries again. Short.
You know what I'm saying? If I did that at 21, if I did that at 22, 23, 20, I'll be in the league by now. I don't have to do 3 years in college. I just need to go to a team. I don't, you feel me? You hear this echoing? I need to open the door. Yes, I do.
He needed that field goal because he's been missing, point-wise for about a quarter.
He's got 10. 2-second difference in the clock at the end of the first half.
Nobody's invited to my house. It should not be like that. So all that stuff that y'all say, oh, it ain't real. Y'all joining with them. It should be as quiet as behind this TV. So the whole thing is, people are talking about some, oh, you cocky. You think you can go to the league. No. I would have went to the G League.
Julius Randle's
Other people can't because it's dangerous and they don't want to end their career. I am a troubleshooter.
They set a screen for Mitchell, and Coro gets it in. Mitchell from half court, launching it. And that's the end of the first half. Neither team shot it well. Both teams under 40%.
So, you know, I don't have to elaborate this much, obviously. But I would have went to college for basketball or football at 21, 20, and just have to do a year. Just a year. Just choose a college. Choose what I want to study. And if I'm not good enough, finish my college degree or get paid to do it yourself at home. Because the only reason I'll be going to college is because I need the hospitality to not be watched like this. As I said in my last video about what this means, and like, what about you? It's like, as long as you know, I already said in my video and we agree with this one. So, it's a whole altercation to stop me. That's another scouting report, right? So,
NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Starry. It's brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone.
So as I'm talking like this, is because I'm coaching. If I was coaching wrestling, I would have to talk like this too, because they would try to stop me from getting to the point. So that's what we're losing. We're losing that I'm over. I can't think of the word, so I shouldn't go to the league. Or I need help with the word, like why people miss shots, so you shouldn't go to the league. No, I'm not about to over-exalt myself to know what I'm talking about, and people are acting like they're not listening.
It means sporty and fun to drive.
So the situation is, I'm 28, and I could have did this at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, in college, and been in the league. Because all I need is a tryout. I need to go to a league. I tried calling scouts. They said, we're going to keep your mom doing that fuck shit, so I can get away from my mother. I'm not a mama's boy. I call my sisters my mother. So I don't be having a problem when y'all say I'm a mama's boy, because I be like, that's giving my sisters their condolences of watching how rude my mother is, because she's not from here. Stop calling your mother rude. She's older than you. You don't know that. I met the older women in her life. They said I could call her rude. So you can't call me rude. Get out my family's business and understand, oh, if it walk like a duck like that family and it talk like a duck like that family, it's the same shit.
From your first look to your first kiss.
Y'all saying all the families don't matter. Stop. Well, you're not supposed to be in my family business like that anyway. You're supposed to just, I know what he's talking about. I can see by the compassion. She would tell you she don't care about basketball. Oh, she don't? Damn, what am I talking about? Dude look like, yes. And I'm 28. This is not a yesterday thing. You feel this energy that, okay, when my eye got shot, scratched, and it was bleeding, she didn't show no ounce of slowing down, because I didn't show no ounce of slowing down. So guess what happened? Teacher said, oh, your mom don't care. I'm going to fail you with a 69. And when before my eye got cut, I was passing higher than that.
But this is good.
So I want y'all to know, that means I picked up a pencil and they want to go, but like an ugly ass bitch or something that want to fight. But you know I don't got my mama. Just give me to understand. I'm trying. No, I didn't go up to their face and did that. I have on those shades that you can't see in, and when I take it off, it hurts. And took it off sometimes, and it hurt in my eye, and I saw her laugh at me. And I picked up the paper, and I was just, fuck, this is not helping. They're going to, I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down. Put my head down. Said we're going to, I said, well, my eye hurts. And that's when I talked up. And she still failed me, even though I was known as a prolific freshman. And supposed to be in football, as they thought I talked about in my last live.
I'm not happy about the fact that I watched Donovan Mitchell score 12 straight.
When I brought up how I'm known. And shown it that, oh, maybe going to go to basketball, but still went to wrestling, so that's way harder. And ain't slowing down. So 2 teachers failed me. Because I'm not slowing down was the excuse. Are you going to slow down and see that I had no right to fail him? No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
And it's too late. So I didn't get no hardship. I still passed higher than
I'm hoping.
You know.
The Cavs, you're actually in a good spot. Because they need Darius Garland to be more
2.0.
They're 1 for 8 from their bench. I don't think.
And then also, obviously, if you didn't slow down and you had something that drastic to show people you wasn't going to slow down, there was no hiding your life. People was going to threaten you every time you went home. So that's the problem. I need to bring this covenant into a college, and instead of a college saying, oh, you're going to make me know, you're going to help me not pick up people I don't want. And you know, I would have went to teams that the coaches like, well, I want that. But there was too many coaches. There was 1 or 2 coaches that was like, oh man, you're gonna make my team not like me.
And, you know, James Harden.
Like, while I had a high school coaches like that, not everyone. So they could have just used that example. So they said no. So that was another way. All right, I just need to go to college and try out. But then I'm getting this energy that I'm troubleshooting where I'm at. So I just wanted to throw that out there because he could have been. I knew that's what he was. So I just was trying to get that understood. For the situation that I'm in, the dilemma of how I am working.
And treated the Hawks that way.
Because in the end,
and Derek in their backcourt has turned into Frank White.
That's trifling. And then when my eye healed, the teacher saw how fast I was working, and you know, like I said about help me with the word, but they didn't help me. So now I'm I don't remember if that's. I don't think it was 3 days. Do you remember staying in class with those people? Or do you think that class was that short? I think the class was that short, and I just forgot. No, you don't. You're getting threatened. You saw, and you're 28. You saw that before we even I got to teaching you, you did it by yourself. So all the teacher had to do was send you home with homework to do, like how I just gave you the thing. If she wanted to still be that type of bully. But she wanted to keep that cadence with your mother. That, oh, you're not going to slow down and you're hating them and you're the mother. I'm a stranger. And then that's just, oh shit, I'm going to join in. Because I did not think I was going to fail science. But then you don't do homework.
These are paycheck problems.
No problems. Not, oh, I don't have the arm to write. Try with your other arm. Which is too bad. I don't have the eyes to see.
Tomatoes, melted mozzarella, and freshly made green goddess dressing.
And now at 28, he's not slowing down, and I'm trying to whisper about him.
Cater your next event with Panera.
What does it take to change the story of a boy?
Boy, if I was in the league and a coach let me go because I'm not slowing down,
at 16, I had to sleep on his bed.
and I was that polite,
Average just 2 points
because in sports, talking the way I talk, slapping shit, and going, here we go. And they be like, y'all don't want to get better. Coach knows I want to get better. That's all. I wouldn't go We're not winning because of y'all. You know, I wouldn't be throwing fights in the locker room. I'll be the one in the locker room, and people just come, hey, what's up, man? I'm like,
You can see towers like this in Rome, in Venice.
Quiet as hell. And then when it's football time, let's go. I'm on y'all team. You know what I'm saying? I'm on y'all chemistry. I didn't lollygag. So they throw fits that they mad at that. So I would have multiple teams that would have been shadowballing against me, scouting against me. That they would have said, damn, if they let him go, let's get him.
Let's be honest.
But we don't hear that.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich.
You know what I'm saying?
The spicy
in sports, because alibi, where's the experience? But where I got the experience in of doing that.
The best face off against the best when anything can happen.
So that's a dire situation. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come on live and explain to y'all. I'm not a yeller. Don't talk under me while I'm trying to prove a point. And I don't have a coach or a therapist or someone that got my back to say don't talk under me when I'm trying to prove a point.
Watch, win.
And then, you know, it'll be like, okay.
Welcome back
well,
to the Toy
no, y'all in the atmosphere, right? All my jobs. They go, all right. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, what's up, man? He judged that we could talk.
He's got 18, but his Cavs
and then I'll be quiet for 4 hours, 5 hours, and see someone mad that the teamwork is going with me and this person. And I'll go, last time I was like a team like this. You feel me? And then the people will listen when they're not supposed to listen. Like I said, stalker and energy, etc. And be like,
because it's powered.
Because that's the goddamn source of energy. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That and then you try to go, like you about to just get in the mode like you wasn't doing that. But they're not athletes. So this is where the cops are fired. You feel me? This is where Homeland Security, airline security, anything I watch the surveillance that tap into surveillance and watch because they see too many people watching the surveillance and not protecting a person.
Bundles as far as the eye can see.
And then cops be like in the cafeteria, what you smiling about? You almost lost your gun. I misplaced something. And then, so I'm like, you're watching my steps. You just admitted it. Yeah, I'm apologizing. And they sit down with them and stuff like that.
It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with.
And then when they get called, they giving me an attitude because I'm not somebody that would. Whatever I was about to say. I'm not somebody that agrees on that stuff. I didn't say, I'm gonna fight you for not doing it.
Fast, reliable, perfectly.
I straight up bust my chin for saying, "Oh, let's get a boxing ring. Let's bet our check on who will win."
And our biscuits hit it again.
So you feel me? It's not a competitiveness. It's sore losers.
Pick 2 regular sides and a biscuit.
It's jealousy. It's going home and saying, "Oh, you just like taking showers." And then my scour report on senses make me have to wash up in the sink.
Evil Dead Rise, rated R, April 21st.
Because I'm a detective. You don't have to know my skill set to be an entrepreneur detective. But all my cops run in.
Unforgettable. New Dove Men. Forgettable underarms. Unforgettable you.
If one person that understands what I'm going through, they give them backup. If a person's trying to prove they don't really hate me and they know what's going on, they go alone.
Maternity. Primatine Mist works fast. It's clinically shown to open airways quickly.
That's how bad it is for me in Georgia. And
breathe easy again.
You know, warehouse believes you should
it's just regular stock before
countless styles fit to you.
Internet and being able to do that I have that's been racking up in Las Vegas before a stadium. So when people be like, "Oh wow, I would love to play for Georgia." I don't. You know, what is this? I never said I wanted to be that. And I'll give that person their position.
So whether breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night, at Denny's,
I know how to do everything. Everything. Knowing the playbook is nothing. You feel me? In high school, it's to see if you're coachable. Oh, you just think you're gonna get a coach that's gonna say, block this play, this play. You just said no one about me. They know I'm learning. So now the game isn't you think it's play with his senses while he has to wash up in a sink. So when he tries to learn to play, he better get a coach that will say just block this play because I'm a great blocker. I'm a great route runner. I have crazy agility. I have crazy speed because I only show practice speed and Stu faster than the whole team. So you know, it's just that whole understanding. Right, as we come back, right? Ooh, Saul, you hear his voice, right?
Mitchell stepped up on the other end. Watch how he fades to his left. Keep an eye on.
Okay. Because the falling technique is the most advanced technique, and if the people that got advanced in falling technique were young, they could always try out. You've been this way since 0 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, as we, you feel me, meddling back down, because that's a whole situation. As I got the birds before satellites. Well, I had, you know, adjacency, but, you know, if they hire people and then it has to go through its check and balance. So, I just want people to know, it's nobody talking like, oh, I never did my homework. I'm going to find another way to the league. I'm doing my best to try to make it to the league and be liked.
That's rare. That's rare to see.
It's rare. Appreciate it. Look like they need another. Lost the ball. Got the ball. Pass. Y'all.
Basket and Tips calls it timeout. A minute in, Tom Thibodeau wants to talk it over. Yeah, you like that. Good time.
You see, because I've been talking a lot and they haven't been able to.
NBA's first round on ESPN presented by Starry.
So, that's what the situation, that's why I came on it. This is all for my time capsule. Because I want to show kids.
You destroyed my family. And now you'll have to watch.
I'll be a street coach. And then, you know, because people don't like me, and then you go to a coach and just show your coachable from how you've been practicing and been waiting for a chance to be on a professional or commercial team if they don't call it professional at that age. So this is all just to make the artifacts
fire on every level. Fresh chicken hot off the grill.
When a kid needs something to level their heads. This is not to
chicken al pastor is where fire meets flavor.
You said I ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not for none of those people that do that. This is for, okay, I got videos where I talked about know your momentum. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, alright, you're an upcoming artist or you're an upcoming celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. I'm just not saying. I just don't want to say that. I want to just use myself as an example. So, so I'll just brief it right here. Know your momentum. Know when they're talking to you, and you might have people that notice you know they're talking to you so much, they call it cocky, so they play with your senses on this peak, and you might not understand until it gets to this peak. You get what I'm saying?
The future.
Know when you're breaking the radio for being at that facility. See if they call you out for being at that facility. You know? Because my job got Starry, and then the 3-point competition was sponsored by Starry. So, you know, that was one way that I reaffirmed.
Booking.com.
As I can sense people just like, oh my God, give it up. I'm a sore loser.
What if we get
but,
back
excuse me.
shorts?
And you know, and he animals eat wings. So
two unstoppable teams. It's gonna be one heck of a matchup, Jim.
Get the audience together, because you know what I'm saying. Audience will boo to go home to another house. You know what I'm saying.
The good old days.
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
So
today, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Well, as good as Donovan Mitchell has been in the regular season, his numbers in the playoffs are even better. Career 28 points per game in the postseason. It's his sixth time in the playoffs. That's pretty good company.
I'm going to the league as the Mafia. Yeah, I can give him these.
More on Donovan Mitchell is checking with Cassidy Hubbard.
Yeah, Dave, Mitchell's experience on display so far today, and JB Bickerstaff has likened his presence this year to, quote, when you're at the schoolyard playing basketball and you know you've got
time ticket, right? So the situation is
confidence to play better, and Donovan telling me his focus has been on being a calming and consistent voice, especially since
every day I work hard.
He said he wanted
you
to
know
throw
what I'm
up after the
saying?
first time
IQ wise,
out,
shadow balling wise, and I don't shadow ball against nobody.
Go through some things, and they're looking
you know
to
what I'm saying?
in the second half.
So that's another telling. You know what I'm saying? Because if they shadow ball against somebody that I feel like will make me worse, I win.
Well, we're seeing some bad.
So that's what make me the number one shadow baller, because why would you shadow ball against somebody that you feel will make you worse, and they do that with a lot of ratio of people, and it's just like, wait a minute, you could just use them as a teacher to get your dribbling down. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to get to the peak that you have your whole conditioning operation down, and then shadow ball against the person that, why would I shadow ball against you? You feel me? Dribbling. Why would I shadow ball against your dribbling and you'll make me worse? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get to that level first. You can't just choose. That's gonna make you worse. But that's not what you did.
It's a big play. It's a big play for Garland. Because he can play off. And once he gets down inside, he can finish. Right now,
but yeah, so
well, he hasn't done anything. Well, he's 5 for 9 right now from the floor, and you would not even think that he was in the game, because Mitchell can take over if he's struggling.
I've shown in a flag football game, in the Pro Bowl show, with their flag football game.
Second quarter.
They didn't have that togetherness that I brought together with random people, and then I got on a team and I had no chance. You know what I'm saying? To show. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no chance against who we was going against. They put me in positions that once again they never threw to me. No one threw on me. And then I took and then got taken advantage of. When they threw on me, I took advantage of it. So it's just like I've always taken advantage of when people try to take advantage of me. So like me not going to LA Fitness no more and stuff like that, because you know y'all don't care about those little things. But it always starts becoming the minimum.
Has not had a chance to really show us.
So my position is simple. I'm always working, and I'm in a position where people say, try to work through this. That's all I'm going through right now. It's very pathetic. It's very unnecessary. And yes, I talk this way because being polite did not work. So I don't want another kid to lose. Being polite doesn't work. I don't give a fuck. Even though adults always cuss, that just shows you the joke my mother plays with me. But like I said in my last live about not being there for me. But so since a kid, people thought that was funny, and I was so motivated. That was the biggest joke as a kid. Damn, you working hard for no one to be there for you. And then, you know, they'll do exactly what it did. And then it'll echo like, oh shit, he's only. And now I'm 28, the consistency, you get what I'm saying? So it's just that whole understanding. I'm not in the league, not getting a tryout, and that's still the joke.
Shoots for 3, in and out.
And the widespread of jokes that come from that. That is a red carpet to get a tryout. You feel me? That's actually, that's a motherfucking red carpet that you get to try. You get to be on the team, and they try your work ethic and be like, I'm sorry, we don't like your work ethic. But I say minimum, give me a tryout. But then that's gonna notify if we be like, are you on the team? What?
Randall knew that he was in a bad position.
You know what I'm saying? Calm down, big cats, okay? So, you know, once again, I'm just doing this. So, the next pure soul don't have to lose their innocence because I have a lot of youngins that believe in me. So they're like, how you know youngins believe in me? Don't worry about it. He's like, wait a minute, he's going to tell us to start with an F. Yes, it does start with an F. Now you take that L and you blast off with it, goddamn. So it's just that simple. Whereas people are seeing that I'm a one-man army, and like I said about the wide span of jokes from this, to forget that there's other things you can grab from, because if you don't have that, you at least have something else we should be able to tell. But no, let's not do that. Like I said, let's cut them out and just use someone that don't want to help because you're so polite. And yeah, there's a such thing that only...
It's on Randall, his second personal. Now keep an eye on Mitchell now. He's hot in the distance. See, once he came off that pick, if you're not going to step up and play him on a pick and roll, he's going to stop on the dime.
You know,
mainly because he's warm from
when you get to this level,
playing with tremendous confidence.
It's not this empty, you know, it's not, so, you know, that's my little detection Webpoolz tesseract, you know what I'm saying? But when you got then go from whenever you started to high school to college to people give you cell phones for whoever motivates you. Throw down. Shut up to me or something. So.
But I like the fact that they gave it up to him and let him finish.
It's just that whole understanding that keeps me going.
Period of time, you know, Hart and Hartenstein have been carrying him.
Brunson hits the deck hard, and so does Okoro. Both guys appear to be all right.
All right, so this is why and I'm doing it for my baby, okay? Because I've coached youngins before, and people, and I call that, when you listen like that, my baby. So it don't, if it's long distance, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a grown woman. Even though I'm a man, but I'm that type of coach that will be watching their kid play or be a big fan of somebody, and like, and it's not out the norm. You feel me? You know what? Forget it, because what that's what I'm saying is that cadence, and I want him to keep that cadence. Oh, like I said about momentum, you know what I'm talking about. Why I said that's my momentum. So it's multiple people that got brought in from that momentum. Yeah. So there's deja vu. So let's keep that peak.
There's no strain. He just slowly moved into.
So you know, from short distance to long distance, if I see that, I'm gonna say that's my baby. If they knew I said it or not, they'll probably get mocked for it, as I've seen that before. So that's the whole situation. I have, you know, it's a sway of majority, because in the end, the Constitution, that boy is, that's my baby.
A little showtime.
So skilled, so long.
Ow! Don't give it back to him. Yeah, score. No, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all saw that vacuum.
He's come alive. That's why these two guys are dynamite. You know, during the course.
Hey, everybody can get the kids right, because you know what I was doing too. You heard them. So the whole thing is the Constitution accounts the majority. If you don't follow the Constitution, it don't matter how big the majority is. That's I mean, how big, that is illegal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say sweat a majority. So it, you know what I'm saying? So having one constitutional affirmation is enough.
Mitchell fouled by Grimes
That's
on
my
the
baby.
sidestep three. It'll be 3 free throws for Donovan Mitchell. The second foul on Grimes.
Look at that. You see that? Y'all know what that is. That's not the person I'll be shadow balling against. Goddamn saying I want you got that. Well, they will be saying that. Y'all get what I'm saying. No, we don't. Oh.
Yep. And Zach Zarba confirming that it's 2 free throws here for Donovan Mitchell. Yeah.
But what happened on this foul is
at the line during the regular season, a career high.
The momentum
2 so far in this game.
of LA Fitness. Like I said in the post, that's what we're going to be seeing in the first round.
In Memphis against John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. And a TNT triple header, Miami, Milwaukee.
Got out of control, and I'm not in the game to control it.
Minnesota. For more, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
My baby, goddamn. Don't be quiet with me, y'all.
Mitchell missed the second free throw. It's his second miss of the game.
God.
Let's think of this. He's an 87% foul shooter.
Don't do that. Don't weep. That's what I'm saying. People are sore losers and weep into a coach that could be a player still.
Barrett with a jab step, working on Mitchell. Shot clock at 4. Barrett
Because
spinning.
all we gotta do is call Colin Sexton's name. So, yeah, let me open the door. A light blown. So, that being said, as there, you feel me? I got a song called Blank Griffin, Mind Your Party, why you starting to follow me in everything I do. And that was because of, like I said, the loss of momentum in everybody's playing. So that's what happens. Are you able to get the team back to? Yes, that's why we don't want you.
That's 2 on Jenny Osmond. And 2 on Cleveland here in the quarter.
Now I'm going to open the guy. What it is?
J.B. Bickerstaff has been arguing with Curtis Blair for the last 2 hours and continues.
Because, you know, that's just how I offer. I've always been like it. So, it's just, that put the pin to tell on, that pinned the truth on the Constitution on the truth. So I guess I'm going to just, you know,
To the playoffs as the interim coach before getting the Memphis job.
I'm going to just,
Dad Burney, longtime NBA coach.
Absolutely.
Top end gets it to fall.
I'm just,
so it is a 6
I'm just,
Knicks have led by
oh, y'all know too?
here tonight in game 1.
No, this is not fair. I ain't saying about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing it. It's not to prove the point no more. Oh, shit.
Here's LeVert firing.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
Osmond's 3.
that was the, I'm glad I got that on camera to checkpoint. I only cry when people cry. That was one of those. And animals know what that was, like I said. And like I said, the difference of one. So that was a big peak that just happened. So that's when I started stamping. That's the type of coach I am.
The defender in the corner.
I'm a CPR coach, since people know what I usually say. Let's keep that out because I want to give my last live is juice.
Except, you know,
so
he was already there.
We just gonna do what light blown. Do what the reason why the difference between me and you is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can VR coach. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna
certain people have
do the right thing. Okay? Do the right thing. Right now we're not doing the right thing because we know what we know, and
all of a sudden this young man,
let's go check, shall we?
Has a base of people.
Oh yeah, the water works.
Rely on
Clean water.
to give them information.
Saw the shot there.
But so yeah, okay. So you know, Deadpool was a movie about being able to break the a radio. So you know, it was like it was the first 4D movie that wasn't 3D. You know, it was coming out to us with its frequencies. Like I bet y'all think that person was talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So that was movies and flying cars. We were past that. Deadpool was that that I guess white flag or something like that, for lack of better words. So it's just that understanding that I just wanted to show I could stir stuff up on telepathy. That's another alias, and it's just more simple to keep people's heads in the game. But the situation is, that's what I was saying in the beginning of the video. I don't got the money to do this.
Garland launching, hitting a three. Darius Garland drills the long
You know what I'm saying?
And he's got 17.
So, but I'm not going to let peaks get out of normal.
Until they got the guy that was absolutely
how much nobody cares about
playoff
me.
debut for Garland. He is not disappointed. Neither is Brunson.
I had to go.
Barely played in the first half because of foul trouble.
I would have scored.
He's got 16 points.
All right, next score.
He had 6 in the first half, so 10 here in the quarter.
Forced it because he's trying to follow that momentum. I didn't say me. I didn't say nothing.
See how the Knicks close this quarter after
there's multiple momentums on. No, there's not.
New York has got the lead back to 7. Brunson working on pitch, a little hesitation. Another fadeaway. Another hit.
We're doing the riches of riches. What you talking about?
He makes that look easy, doesn't he? He's
Make
only
it look
6'1",
easy.
6'2".
So.
And he'll either duck in and take you to the rim, or he's going to do
Right.
that little fade. And it's just beautiful to watch.
Telling.
National
Pass.
champion in college, 2nd round pick by the Mavericks. But
You feel me? Now I can just talk the way I want to talk. You know how you talking. Damn. Less than 2 minutes left. All right, it's okay. You can talk like that.
Toppin is there for the slam.
Cherry picking. All right.
Brunson down court.
Because I don't like going pass the ball. No, I'm about to go. Telling, snitching, scream. Because that's when the side, when they be like they can't hear you. That's what that's coming. That is my motherfucking baby.
Ball right to Mitchell, who got the stuff.
See how these people are talking about them?
That stretch where the Knicks
Okay,
had
got
all
the
the
ball.
momentum in the game.
Let go.
Quieting this crowd.
I know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So it's just detective Webpoolz clout.
76-67, Knicks leading with a minute to go.
Ooh, good move.
Brunson working on
Nobody wants to see that you don't tell everybody. Y'all guess what that was. And I don't got tryouts. Okay. Damn, he was right. Why'd she do that? Because she don't care.
About the Knicks now. That's where they are.
Okay.
They're one of the best that we have in the league. In the top 5, offensive rebounding, and then
now y'all know the score. All right, pass the ball. Told him you have to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? That is not. You feel me? No. So.
This is just a great heads-up pass by Brunson. The left in the field.
Like I said, I don't know if I'm looked at as the computer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So. That being said, as pinned the Constitution on the truth.
How can you beat that move?
George Foreman, PG-13, April 28.
Wingstop has 12 flavors of chicken sandwich. In my day, we had 1 flavor, chicken. Now they have garlic parmesan, mango habanero, and lemon pepper. Given the flavor at Wingstop.
When we were a motorized bicycle company, they said that's fine for the streets, but you'll never win a race. They said motorcycles are one thing, but you can't make cars. All right, you're a car company, but you won't win Formula 1 in a hybrid. Well, you'll never compete off-road. What about when there is no road, no gas?
They've challenged us to do a lot of things.
You know,
what will we do?
People just, you know, people, like I said, I didn't say nothing.
The power of
dreams. It's just a whole, it's a whole dilemma that is passion, people's compassion, and don't want to win a ring for nothing. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? But then agree.
We got now.
At the same time, for something else.
Not to brag, but I just switched to Verizon.
So you got an awesome network.
And when I switched, I got to choose the phone I wanted for free, not bragging.
You're bragging.
Oh, he's bragging. Who, me? Never. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Your Royal Highness, sir.
Okay, that's a brag.
Hey, Mom, I gotta call you back.
Switch and choose the phone you want, like the incredible iPhone 14 on us.
That shit, that's breaking the radio, ain't it?
Verizon.
He didn't want to give you the credit, though. So, it's just that simple. Breaking the radio, but, you know, anybody else, you know, they be like, oh, I'm in this suite because I'm about to goddamn go to this and that. Me, I'm about to wake up tomorrow. I wish that shit was goddamn lie. So, that was the whole...
strawberries and cream. Wendy's $3 breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Tyler, breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Bring it in for
the and if people at LA Fitness won't tell you, I've been playing with my wallet in my pocket. You know, they said if a dude come, I said that is not it. That means they trying to copy because they think they got their skills sit down and like somebody. If a dude come like that, it's because they being watched when they was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not hard to go. Like I said, when someone's to go see. So then they, you know, they ask. This is what they do. Ask the customers what you know about him, what you know about him, what you know about this. You know what I'm saying? It's legal as shit.
I wouldn't do myself. And so, most important.
And then they're like, okay, how long you been watching?
Example.
No, a heist. That's the word. So people are trying to say, ain't nobody doing a heist on you. Well, you don't have to call it that, but you're not an athlete. So that would have been a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? A bar, and these athletes doing heists is on me.
Back it up.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Today, he only has 18
I might
points.
use that.
That's all. In spite of all of
and that's all.
Foul problems
oh yeah, that's a big one. He's not going to talk for a minute.
Played the entire quarter. Quigley is out there for the first
time
here in the second half. For the final minute.
You know, you're not an athlete. So when I say that bar,
I want to bring up a point. The Knicks bench is 30-8.
That's what it really is. You feel me? You're away from that bar. You're the definition why that bar makes sense. And I don't, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? This is not day one. This is not just yesterday. Now I feel elated. I feel like I hit the point, and people are like, "What were you talking about?" Nothing, and I could just go home. The people know that I'm goddamn big red. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to go. Nothing. So people are arguing with me because they can't go, you're not my friend. There's none of that. Please don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So people will try to do a heist on me. A premeditated heist and all these things best with heist. And I will go, don't we need this? And they go, what are you talking about? What we need as a team. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I think I'll be no, I'm like, leave me alone. They'll be like, what? I'm trying to get home safe. But they didn't have their whole emotions in this, right? Appreciate that nigga said go get the other thing. Right now. And it'll be a whole dilemma.
Rondo gets the board is 8. The average 10 during the regular season.
For how they gonna categorize me. So it's not hard to label the heists, like I said, from not being zoned without the surveillance, so they just leave it to the owner to watch their own surveillance, or whoever the owner left on to watch the surveillance. So multiple people watch the surveillance, and then if I call authority and they not about to be into a sorority or what they think comes after ranking up, they're ready to goddamn put their hand on their hip. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what is that? Light blowing how much it's not in the atmosphere. We forgot when you're cold at a skill, people want to kill you just for that. Number one prospects, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been, what is that? Known to be respected because of what we did for a left-handed quarterback. So it's just that whole understanding, that whole gathering, that whole get together, that what people premeditate to say against me, like there's a relationship to talk to me when there's just an association.
Story of my life.
No, coach, there is a goat here.
Trial
$1,000 hospital bill
causes that whole function of damn. I knew if I got dang
money to help close that gap.
put a gun to the president, there's no going back. You know what I'm saying? Or if I rob this, there's no going back. And then they're looking at you like, hey. No, you can't do that. Or if they don't do that, like I said, they act like it's a relation. You know what I'm saying? Just those two little things.
On the promotion.
I don't know where it's at, y'all. I think I put it. You know it's not there. Who's it?
This is a cranberry, full of
What you
ancient
looking
antioxidant
for? Who's saying that?
lasting power. We put power into everything we make. Ocean spray.
Yeah.
You do with all
Go
the
ahead.
power.
With Allegra, allergies don't hold us back. Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. And unlike Zyrtec, it won't make us drowsy, so you can live your greatness. And Allegra Hives works from the inside to relieve itching and reduce hives for 24 hours.
Oh, thanks, Heist, man. I just didn't know you would admit it.
Jalen Brunson, who barely played in that first half because of foul trouble, took over the game in the third with 12 points.
But all right, y'all got a good.